In 1969, my first job was selling Mickey Mouse balloons in Disneyland. It was working there that I learned everything about the art of balloon vending and also how to tie balloons really fast. In 1971, 6 Disneyland balloon boys were selected to help with the grand opening 50,000 balloon release at Walt Disney World. It was an incredible experience being there for the opening, and the impact left a lasting impression on me. As I went through college, I supplied balloons at parties for family and friends. I also began experimenting with an idea of building what I called balloon columns. The reaction to that simple balloon decor item was amazing, and began a dream of being able to make a living just blowing up balloons. In 1979, I started my first company, Balloon Art by Treb. My sole vision was to create balloon decor and special effects for parties and events. Being the first company of its kind in the world, it was difficult to sell people on the idea that balloons could be used for anything besides birthday or circus parties. The caterers and party planners didn't understand what was in my head, so most of the early work was done for very little money, just so we could show people the power of balloon decor. I began using artist renderings to help express my ideas, and this not only made it easier to sell the jobs, but gave the work added value. We developed a very talented crew of balloon artists, and all the work was big, using thousands of balloons. An early highlight came when Disneyland called and we began doing work for them inside the park. By 1984, just 5 years after starting, Balloon Art by Treb was grossing over $1 million a year in balloon decor sales. In the early 80s, we did our first mall opening, Santa Monica Place, located in Southern California. The developer was so taken by our work, they began asking us to create balloon effects for their other malls in the U.S. We opened more than 70 shopping malls and realized that what we had started in Los Angeles was quickly becoming an industry. The event that really put us on the map, though, was the 1984 Summer Olympic Games in Los Angeles. We created a huge mural utilizing over 1,000 5-foot balloons, each being held by a drill team member. When the opening ceremony started, it was the first thing people saw as they tuned in from around the world, an opening effect using balloons in a way that had never been done before. That one event was a huge milestone, not only for our business, but the way millions of people viewed balloons. As we moved into stadiums and arenas, we discovered there was a real need for professionalism when it came to balloon effects. Balloon drops and balloon releases had a history of not working, so we gained a reputation for not only thinking big, but always making it work. We did the biggest balloon drops and balloon releases in the world and ended up in the Guinness Book of Records many times. All during the 80s, while our decor effect business flourished, we also became very involved with balloon concessions. South Coast Plaza and then Knott's Berry Farm, located in Southern California, were first, followed by Mall of America in Minnesota, and then eventually state fairs all over the country. In the mid-90s, I worked with my good friend Henry Unger, who taught me the distribution side of the balloon business. Together, we have developed many innovations, including the Glass House balloon, which is the best-selling balloon of all time. We have invented and marketed many other products together, including the Light-Up Balloon Stick, which lights up a floating helium balloon, my own pet walking balloons, and a variety of custom balloons for all of the Disney parks. Many people have asked me over the years what the secret was to my success. If I was to share one idea, I believe it would be working with people. Inspiring people to understand my ideas and working together in a professional manner to create something bigger than all of us is something that is more satisfying than any amount of money. It's what I learned from the Disney organization at a very early age. Dream big, work hard, show respect to all those you work with, and always be professional. I have had the privilege of working shoulder to shoulder with Disney cast members all over the world, and it is so rewarding seeing the new faces light up when they realize that the old guy really knows about balloons. In my early days at Disney, a famous Dixieland musician once told me that in jazz, it's always important to return to the melody. Well, my melody is balloon vending, and I am grateful that I found a way to make my original dream job last a lifetime.